All right, so daily break and run. Now I missed a couple of days, and mainly that was because I was playing straight pool, and for whatever reason, my video camera that shows the downward view on the back on the end of the table didn't show up. All right, so just a 9-ball break and run. All right, made the wing ball, which is, I'm using the magic rack, so you expect the wing ball to go in. Most of these break and runs, by the way, if I don't do multiples, it's because something didn't go in on the break. If I've got a table like this, I'm typically getting out on it. So here, I could slow roll the 1 into the corner and try to hold the cue for the 2, but I've got that whole right side of the table wide open, so instead I'm going to hit it hard and let the rails do the work of getting my speed for me. So you can see how much area I can be in there and still make it. By the way, these are the Aramith Black, so it's a TV set. The pink is the 4-ball, and the purple is the 5-ball. Still don't understand why they didn't go the other way around with those two. Okay, so 2 in the side is fairly straightforward. I can stop it, and I wanted to stop it, and it didn't. It rolled forward just a bit. So now I've got to make the 3, and I've got to come off the 5 to get where I need to be for the 4. I get straight in on the 4, which is good. Little bit of angle, and I'm again going to use the 7 to stop the ball. Now you can talk about stopping the ball and trying to control it, but when you can bump a ball like I just did with the 7. Move it a little closer to where it's going and get your leave guaranteed by the ball. Sometimes it's good to do that. Now here I'm on the wrong side of the 7, so I'm going to use top inside English to force the cue down to the other end of the table. Okay, choices here. I could go straight up the table or I could go back and forth. Again, using the rails to control your speed is usually a better choice. And this way I spend a lot more time in my exact area, and it makes the 8-ball easy, or the 9-ball easy. So since we had a couple of missed days, here's a second rack. These were not consecutive racks, but they were the same. They were shot on the same day. Looking at this table, I'm pretty straight in on the 1, so I'm going to have to just kind of take what I can get on the 2. I'd like to get off the rail a little bit, but I'm shooting over a ball. My bridge is, funky because of my hand. So I get this weird angle on the 2. Now, my option here that I choose is I'm going to use a little bit of bottom English on this. I'm going to try to roll the cue ball past the side and just bump the 3 into position. Use the 3 to stop the cue, and but I hit the lip of the side pocket, so oh well. Right, come out nicely for the 5. Now here, I see a lot of people that try to make this shot and get a perfect leave on that 6. There's no reason to do that. Just cinch the 6. Now I'm going to roll forward and up. I should be using high inside, but something happens with my stroke and the inside English doesn't take. I end up with this long shot on the 7. The good news on the 7 is that it's kind of a natural angle. You shoot the same shot at varying distances all the time. So all I need to do is make sure I keep my cue ball up in the top half of the table, so I'm going to use a little bottom to hold it there. Alright, again, you could do something fancy to get right up on this 9-ball, but you don't need to. Don't overthink these things. Just roll it off the rail so you've got a good shot. Get fairly straight in, and the distance really doesn't matter at that point.